Oh, say does that.
Still extremely early on, Grant, but talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion,
Is here for the Warriors. Santos is checked in for Draymond Green. Moody comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And MP subbed in for Pajemski. Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Barrett. Let's head to the sidelines for more on MP's historic performance.
Well, we thought no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points in a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
Crazy times right now. Thanks for that. All right, let's go to the sideline for more on MP's record-breaking performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in the game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. So for Toronto right now, Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Ingram in at the 3. Outside Ingram. Pass to Quickly. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. The Warriors lead by 4. Now here's MP from deep. Pirtle grabs a miss.
so far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Quickly passes to Ingram. Kicks it to Quickly. Lots of room. Outside Dick. Picked by Pirtle. Second chance effort. And Porzingis with the block.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KP. How about that rim protection?
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. McGinnis has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Quickly passes to Dick. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Outside Moody. Porzingis against Pirtle. Again, Golden State.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Pass to Barnes. Inside, here's Ingram. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. And that's now 8 points for Brandon Ingram.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now Moody. From deep, MP. And the Warriors with another 3.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
16 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Ingram. Give him 8. The 3 from Quickly. Hits the trifecta. Quickly's got 5 now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Walter. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Mobo in at the four-man spot.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Here's quickly. Rebounded by Dunn.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickley's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, B.A., and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
Launches a three. It's rebounded by Golden State. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script. 12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Dick. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Quickly drives in. Back to Dick. Just 5 to shoot. And again, Toronto, no good. The Warriors lead by 12 to the paint. Here's Santos. It's good. Santos has got his first basket.
I just love the ball movement.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game, guys.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Santos. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Toronto. Picked by Poeltl, 6 to shoot. Dick with a miss. Golden State with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. And here's MP from outside. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Outside Ingram. Back to Quickly. The 3 is up. And the Raptors miss again.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Nurkic a screen on Quickly.
Bang.
A deep 3 from MP. And the Warriors with another 3.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Nurkic. MP way outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Now that's some serious range from MP.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Goodwin comes in for Dunn. Quickly from outside. Knocks down the long J. Quickly's got 8.
Listen, if you give Emmanuel Quickly a look from 3, there's never hesitation.
A deep 3
Bang.
from MP. And the Warriors with another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Toronto, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Quickly from the arc. It's rebounded by Goodwin.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
MP outside. fires away from way. Oh,
Bang.
what a shot! That was from way downtown.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Quickly drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Quickly's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, when Quickly drives, you see that suddenness, and there's also a control there. Both are important.
MP way outside. It's rebounded by Barrett.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
And it's Quickly with a miss. And here are the Warriors now. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Pass to Murray Boyles. Launches it. The rebound by Moody. And the Warriors shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Toronto passing it around. And here's Ingram. Moody defends. The Warriors pull it in. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's Quickly. Uses the glass on the layup. Quickly's got 12 points in the game.
Emmanuel Quickly in a rhythm right now, and he is absolutely a tough cover.
And here's MP from outside. Counted from distance.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Barnes. Barnes with a screen on MP. Quickly's got space. Plenty of room to knock down that one. 14 points for him.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
Nurkic's shot is good.
Well, this is exactly where you want Yusuf Nurkic operating on the offensive end.
Quickly outside. Tries again, and the layup by Barnes.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
From deep, MP. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Warriors ahead, running away with it. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
You want your bone? You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day. Man, you know what? It is pretty up. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Warriors.
You want your bone? Huh?
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson.
What you say?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half. The Warriors make some changes. Santos is checked in for Green. Shannon comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And MP subbed in for Podziemski. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow.
Bang.
That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
We've got Kristaps Porzingis. MP is out there with Austin Reeves. And then it's Landry Shamet. And it's Santos in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Yep, count it.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Barnes. Barnes a screen. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Quickly against MP. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 44.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
After being drafted by the Knicks with the 3rd pick in 2019, we're seeing some nice improvement from R.J. Barrett, Doris.
We are, PA, and when he moved from New York to Toronto, there's 2 areas that really pop for me in terms of improvement. Playmaking. His assist numbers took a massive leap, and the other area, maybe the most needed, was his efficiency. He's a better shooter now from both 2- and 3-point range.
And quickly, with a big-time answer, knocks down his own 3.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Barnes finds Barrett. 14 feet away. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Barrett's got 7 now in this quarter.
For a good offensive player, you've got to take what the defense gives you. RJ does just that. Settles into the mid-range.
And the basket by McGinnis.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Now here's Quickly. Defense is right there. And the basket is good. Quickly's got 22.
That's about activity, determination, Quickly finishing strong.
Here's Shaman. MP way outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
All night. He just won't let up.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Toronto. And the Raptors call time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Moody's checked in for Shaman.
I got him.
There's a minute 12 left in the 3rd. That one falls.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
From deep, MP. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And a look now at the breakdown between 3s and 2s for the Warriors.
And the 3-ball has been a huge part of their game plan. A great way to spread out a defense.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Warriors with possession here. MP way outside. And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
34 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Shed. 5 to shoot. Walter from outside. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Deep and it's good. He hits another one.
He roasts defenses on the regular. But this is something special.
A massive point total. And he's now tied for the most 60-point games in league history. And as we conclude the 3rd, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Warriors ahead. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Walter out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Grady Dick. Then there's Jakob Pirtle. And it's Mobo in at the 4. And Toronto has possession. Down low. Here's Mobo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
And here's MP from outside. Good. Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Quickly against MP. And here's Quickly. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Quickly's got 10 points in just the 2nd half.
They have no answer defensively inside.
MP outside from behind the arc. 4-3.
Bang.
Yet another bucket. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Stolen by MP. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Launches it from deep. And the Warriors with another three. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And again, Toronto, no good. Golden State has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. That one's good for 2.
You don't see the hook shot too often these days, but hey, it can be so effective.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pirtle, the pass to Dick. On the wing quickly. They need this. The Warriors pull it in. Nurkic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. A
Bang.
deep 3 from MP. From beyond the arc and then some.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Picked it. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Beyond the arc. Good. He hits again. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
The 3 from Quickly. The putback. The rebound by Willis.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start
Bang.
to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
To the inside, Quickly. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
How about the vertical Emmanuel Quickly is showing you right there? That is tough.
And here's MP from outside. Offensive rebound. Basket's good. That gives him a double-double in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Done right side. Here's Goodwin. MP outside from downtown. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Dick. Quickly outside. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Quickly's got 6 in the quarter.
That's the handles of Emmanuel Quickly on display. This guy is so good with the ball in his hands.
MP, the pass to Willis. Here's McGinnis. Another bucket. Wow.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Mobo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Dunn.
Always a ton of activity, lots of energy with Quickly. This guy's so tough to cover.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Shamet comes in for Dunn. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Here's McGinnis. And he makes it.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
.144 left to play in the fourth. It's Quickly with a drive. The 3 from Barnes. Warriors with the rebound. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Raptors have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
and they meet just twice. So taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
The deep three.
Bang.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Here's Golden State. Let's go with a three.
Bang.
And got it. Another basket.
That score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished. Stolen by MP. From deep. It's rebounded by Barrett. Quickly with the ball. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd's loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you